Third time's the charm. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm here with my buddy Bart. He's helping us out today with how to derma roll properly. We're going to be showing you how to use each of the different sizes and where you should be using them on your face and head. Also, how to sanitize properly so you don't get an infection, because that's really the only risk people have or concern they have when using these. And they are very safe if you get the right product and you sanitize it properly. So we're going to show you how to do that. But before I get into this, guys, I do want to shout out DS Laboratories. I partnered up with them for this video because I really love their products. I bought this product a while ago. It's basically like minoxidil, but it's called minoxidil. It's actually better in so many ways. I'm gonna do a whole video on it shortly, but I've actually fallen in love with their derma rollers too. And so my buddy Bart is gonna be also filming his beard change over the next 3 months. So if you wanna watch that, stay tuned. And guys, if you wanna help me out and yourself, use my discount code link in the description below. When you click it, it'll take you right to the website. They have a ton of great products, both beard serums, derma rollers, DNC-N, which is minoxidil. It's great for your hair. It actually also helps with the front, not just the crown. So unlike minoxidil, it's better that way. But yeah, you'll also save 20% because it'll have an SW20 code that'll pop up on screen when you click through the link. So if you guys want to do that, it helps the channel. Thank you so much. Let's get into how you properly disinfect your derma rollers. So as I said, just take each of your derma rollers. This is the 1mm one, and you're just gonna put them in here. As you can see, the 1mm and the 5mm are actually for me. So I'm gonna put that in my cup, and the 3mm is his. So that's for his beard. We're gonna come back in 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're actually gonna start washing our faces. We have some soap. You're gonna wanna scrub your face, clean your head. I actually already took a shower, so my head's clean. But make sure you do that and make sure everything's dry before you start derma rolling. Okay, guys? Be right back. God, let's help disinfect. Can you? She's so good in these videos, man.
She's disinfecting your face, bro.
She disinfects everything. She'll be squeaking the toys. Come on, get out of here. So cute. All right, go. Go. Okay. Go on. All right. So, how to properly disinfect your derma rollers. First, get some cups. I'll be using some red Solos. Second, get some isopropyl alcohol, which you can get at Walgreens or pretty much anywhere. Get 70% minimum. Amazon has it. I also bought some 99% also, which is excessive. But 70% is all you need. I would say fill any cup up about 1 inch is what my recommendation is. And we'll just go ahead and squeeze this in there quickly. Once you get this in there, you're gonna want to, oh, hello, start. Yeah. Once you get it in there, you're actually gonna want to put your derma rollers in for about 10 minutes. And then you're gonna take them out and let them air dry. So after letting it sit for a little bit, you can take it out pretty quickly actually, but I like to let it sit for a few minutes. And then you just shake it off and you leave it in its little tray for, let's say 10 minutes while it dries. You gotta wait for it to fully dry. Yeah, get that one too. Once it's fully dry, you can start to use it, guys. But we'll be right back and do that. Yeah, Bart's getting in there. Getting nice and clean.
Getting nice and bubbly.
All right, guys, let me finish. So now that they're clean, I want to show you the diagram that DS Labs puts on their actual boxes. Super helpful. Shows that you got to go horizontal and vertical, and then both diagonals with the derma rolling. I'm going to show you how to do that personally, but the cool thing about this is they recommend to go 3 times each direction, and that's a really good number to do. So a total of actually 12 times rolling over the same area, basically 3 each way. But I have read you can go up to 5 times over each way, especially when you're using 0.5 or below millimeters. The risk of injury to your skin is basically infinitesimal. If you're using a 1.5, you should adhere to whatever the box says. Below 0.5 or 0.5, you're pretty safe to do almost anything. You don't have to worry too much. Don't go crazy, don't do 10,000 times, but you know, you're pretty safe. But let's get into it, and we're gonna start with Bart's beard, and then I'm gonna show you how to do my head. Okay, so Bart already started, but as you can see, pressure-wise, he's using 0.3 millimeters, okay? I'm gonna zoom in for you. But he's just going up and down 5 times each area, moving it over to the next area. And then after doing up and down, he's gonna do horizontal 5 times, and then he's gonna do diagonal. Well, I guess he's gonna do diagonal first, which is fine. Use that in the same area 5 times. And you continue going. You see his skin's getting a little lightly pink. That's what you want. You don't want to see bleeding, guys. You're not going to with a 0.3 or even a 0.5. But with you don't want to use above a 0.5 on your face. He's doing a 0.3 in his face. I'm doing a 0.5. So realistically, a higher millimeter will penetrate further, but the skin of your face is a lot thinner.
Oh, here, on the other side.
It's a lot thinner than the skin in your head. So you're gonna want to use there's a lot more nerves to it, she'll put it that way. You want to use a lower millimeter, so 0.3, 0.5, 0.25, one of those for your face to get results. And I recommend once a week. It says you can do up to 3 times a week. And maybe you want to vary it up. So like one week you do it once, another week you do it twice or 3 times. That's up to you. Do what works best for you. Try it out. Start with once a week for like 2 months. And if you're not seeing a lot of results, maybe up the millimeter or up the number of times you're using it, because it is proven to work, guys, scientifically. But yeah, I'll start mine. Now, a lot of you are probably gonna ask, why do I choose this brand? They use 540 high-grade titanium needles, and it feels super quality. I know it looks basic, but it does feel super quality as far as how it rolls and how it does in your face. And guys, it is super, super easy to do. It's a little awkward the way I'm holding it. I'm gonna have Bart film for me, but basically, I just go ahead and go 5 times or 4. I know it says 3, not the best at listening, but just gotta go every which direction a few times and just keep moving it along your face. This is really hard to do without a mirror. I think I'm moving it the proper amount.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
But we're gonna move on to how to do your hair. And I'm actually gonna do my eyebrows because it supposedly also helps your eyebrows a lot. So I'll be doing a 3-month update for both Bart's beard and my beard, also my eyebrows and my hair. So stay tuned for those videos. It'll be more than one, it'll probably be 2 videos.
Does it feel tingly for you?
I'm using
tingly for me. Like
yeah.
My whole beard feels tingly right now.
So, so for him, you can see his actual beard is a little bit red. We might have left a little bit of the alcohol on.
I mean, I shook the fuck with that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you might have a little alcohol left on there.
It feels good. Like a weird, good, tingly feeling.
Yeah. Well, let me know how you feel the second time you do it when we wait 15 minutes for it to dry.
Will do.
So, eyebrows.
No, it's recording, sorry.
Oh, good job. So we weren't recording, but I am currently doing my eyebrows. I'm avoiding this little pimple here because you don't want to go ahead and derma roll over any pimples because it can spread the pimple and you can cause an outbreak. That goes for your head too. So be cautious when you're doing that. Do not derma roll over pimples. The quality of derma roll is really important because it'll be how long it lasts. This you can use probably like 100 times. They do say to replace every month, but I think you use it for like 2 months and be fine because it is very high quality. I think the 1 month thing is just for safety in general. I should clarify that when I say 100 times, it really depends on how big an area you're doing. I'm using mine for my face and my eyebrows, quite a large area. I'm also using it for my entire head for the 1 millimeter, not just like the crown. So guys, obviously the more you use the product, like a larger area, then the faster it's gonna dull and the less effective it'll be. So one of the signs that'll tell you when it's starting to be time to get a new one is when you're doing it on your face, for example, and you start to feel it's dragging or it's not moving as smoothly anymore as it did when you first got it. Definitely at that point, you know, if it's tugging on the skin or it seems like it's harder to get in or it's just not as comfortable, if it feels any different than the day you bought it, I would just replace it then. They're only $18. They're super freaking cheap. So replacing every month or 2 is not gonna cost you very much money in order to ensure you're having the best results and you're not causing any extra damage. Obviously, the sharper the needles are, the better it punctures, the safer it is for your skin, and the more effective it's gonna be for creating microchannels. So let's get into doing the hair, guys, and I'll show you how to do that properly. So after you use your derma rollers, you do wanna go ahead and rinse them off with warm water and then stick them into your solution. And you just do this, guys, just so that you can ensure it's super clean. Now leave them in there for like 10 minutes. I know it's excessive, but better be safe than sorry. What's it wasting? A few minutes of your time? Not really, you can walk away. But all right, let's start with the hair. I'm gonna start with the crown. I'm gonna show you how to do it properly, okay? So I'll probably start here, and you wanna start going like this. Now, as far as pressure goes, guys, you wanna have enough pressure that you can feel it. You do not wanna have so much pressure that you bleed. And you also want it to be able to roll. Now, a high quality roller is super important. The longer your hair is, the less distance you're gonna be able to roll at once, if that makes sense. And we're just gonna go back and forth. Yeah, see, I just went a little too far there. You just wanna go ahead and do a little bit of distance at a time, as it will tug on your hair if you go too far, obviously. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm gonna continue into the front. And since I have longer hair here, again, I'm gonna wanna be like cautious on how long I'm going on the strokes. And that's kind of annoying, but guys, it's better to do this properly than to rush it, okay? So with the 1 millimeter that I'm using for my head, that's the preferred amount that I would use for my head. I'm actually gonna go a little in front of my hairline because I used to have hair there. Who knows, maybe it'll bring it back. But it does help with hair growth everywhere. So you do wanna continue doing it forever pretty much. I do the head once a week. This is my second time doing it, guys. But I'm hopeful that I can show you some good results. One really big thing I have to say, guys, is do not put minoxidil or any other products on, especially chemical ones, directly after doing derma rolling. Now you're probably like, well, why is that? And the answer is very simple. Minoxidil, when it goes in the bloodstream, is very dangerous. So you don't want to let it go in the bloodstream at all, okay? And I'm gonna stop just to talk for a second before I finish on my own. I'll show you the results of how pink it gets at the end. But I do wanna focus on this because minoxidil going in your bloodstream can cause heart palpitations, nut pain, all sorts of issues you do not want. It can make hair grow on your forehead, even on females and grow on their face. It just grows randomly. This isn't for every single person, obviously, guys, so don't be too terrified. But it is recommended you wait 12 hours. I say to wait 24 after doing derma rolling. So for the next 24 hours, I will put 0 products in my hair. I have read you can put castor oil in directly after, as it's a natural thing, and that can be really effective. So if you want to try that, feel free. But even for the days following, your skin is super sensitive to sunlight. It is super effective at absorbing anything you put on it. So you don't need to worry. Even when you put minoxidil on a day or two later, it's still going to absorb better into your skin deeper because of the microchannels you're making with your 0.5 or 1 millimeter that you're using in your head. Now, why am I not using a 1.5 millimeter? It's very simple. 1.5 is kind of for more expert people. It's a little more dangerous. You can cause nerve damage or skin damage if you're too rough with it or not careful or do too much. So the rule of thumb pretty much is just to stick to what you're comfortable with until you know what you're doing for real. Don't rush it. 1 millimeter is more than enough to get results, in my opinion. The people that are going for 1.5 and bleeding, there's some results they say, but you also have the risk of injury that's not really worth the results you're gaining because you can kill, hair. So let's be safe about it, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this video. And if you do use or check out DS Labs, do me a favor, use my code. It does help support this channel as I have no ads on the channel. So having a cool partner like that has been great, especially since they make such quality products. Let me know what you think of their products so I can continue to find the best products for you guys. I have a few shampoos I'm trying out right now, and I will be letting you guys know what the best one is. And of course, I'm also using Friends to ensure I get fair results too. So I'll explain that. I forgot to show you. Here is the redness of doing the microneedling or derma rolling, either way. Nothing crazy, no blood, super safe. I do want to say we will be using this, which is also by DS Labs. It is Spectral BRD. I can never remember the name of this thing. The initials always give me. But we will not be using it today. So we'll wait 24 hours and we'll be applying it twice a day. It's super cool. All you do is 6 to 8 drops of it applied and massaged into the area. It is a little dropper and it's got a little squeeze thing here. So Bart will start with that. I'll probably do castor oil for the first month just to see what happens because I already have a pretty thick beard and I want to see his results first. And then I'll probably switch over and start using this because I'm already using a lot of other products for my hair. So I want to keep it clean. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.